Foundations of Biblical Archaeology. The Bible in History. Book 1. By Santiago Machain. Narrated by Santiago Machain. Published by TekTime. Chapter 1. What is Biblical Archaeology? The word archaeology often conjures images of adventurers unearthing ancient treasures, but when paired with biblical, it takes on a unique and deeply meaningful purpose. Biblical archaeology is a field that bridges faith and science, uncovering the material remains of the past to shed light on the stories, people, and events recorded in Scripture. It is not about proving the Bible right or wrong, but rather exploring the historical and cultural world from which it emerged. Defining Biblical Archaeology. At its core, Biblical Archaeology is the scientific study of ancient artifacts, ruins, inscriptions, and other material remains related to the lands and cultures described in the Bible. This field focuses primarily on regions such as Israel, Palestine, Egypt, Jordan, and Mesopotamia, places where biblical events are believed to have unfolded. Through systematic excavation and analysis, archaeologists aim to reconstruct the ancient world, offering insights that complement the biblical text. Importantly, biblical archaeology differs from theology or religious studies. While theology interprets the spiritual and doctrinal aspects of the Bible, archaeology deals with the tangible, physical evidence. For instance, when reading about King Hezekiah preparing Jerusalem for an impending Assyrian siege, 2 Kings 20 verse 20, one might imagine the scene. Archaeology brings it to life, revealing Hezekiah's tunnel, a water channel carved out of solid rock to secure the city's water supply. This discovery bridges the gap between the written word and the physical world. Why does biblical archaeology matter? The Bible is not just a sacred text for millions, it is also a historical document that has shaped human civilization. Biblical archaeology helps us understand the historical, cultural, and social context in which its stories were written. By doing so, it allows readers to engage with the Bible on a deeper level. For believers, the discoveries of biblical archaeology can strengthen faith by showing that biblical accounts are rooted in historical realities. For example, the existence of the ancient city of Jericho and the discovery of its walls provide a tangible connection to the story of Joshua and the Israelites. For skeptics and academics, archaeology offers a critical tool to examine the Bible's historical claims and separate fact from legend. Even beyond faith, biblical archaeology enriches our understanding of human history. It helps us see how ancient peoples lived, worshipped, and governed. It also highlights the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations, revealing how biblical cultures influenced and were influenced by their neighbors. The goals and methods of biblical archaeology. The goals of biblical archaeology are as varied as the people who practice it. Some archaeologists focus on verifying specific events or locations mentioned in the Bible, such as the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah or the site of the crucifixion of Jesus. Others aim to understand the broader cultural and economic systems of the biblical world. Still, others study artifacts like pottery, inscriptions, or tools to uncover the day-to-day lives of ordinary people. Archaeological work begins with careful planning. Researchers select a site based on historical and geographical clues, often using biblical texts as a starting point. For example, if the Bible describes a city located on a hill near a specific river, archaeologists cross-reference this description with maps, satellite images, and historical documents to pinpoint potential excavation sites. Once on site, archaeologists meticulously dig through layers of earth, each layer representing a different period of history. They carefully document every find, from the largest building foundation to the smallest shard of pottery. These items are then analyzed in laboratories to determine their age, origin, and purpose. A hallmark of biblical archaeology is its interdisciplinary approach. Experts in geology.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?